So this afternoon I'm going to make homemade ricotta. It's not as complicated as you might think. I've got whole milk and buttermilk, some heavy cream to make it a little rich. I've lined a colander. I've layered my cheesecloth about 4 times. This is a natural cheesecloth. It hasn't been bleached. And then I have a little bit of salt that I'm going to put in there also. So I have here today 6 cups of milk, 2 cups of buttermilk, a cup of heavy cream, and a teaspoon of salt. And I'm waiting it to come to almost a boil so that we get the cultures fired up. And then they're going to make the milk curdle, and then we're going to have our ricotta. After I put it in the colander with 4 layers of cheesecloth, it's going to sieve through, and then we'll have ricotta. It will be warm and delicious, or you can put it in the refrigerator and let it get a little thicker and harder. As you can see, it's starting to curdle around the edges, getting our curdling going on. So I don't want it to boil, I don't want it to burn. So just really want to be careful watching it, making sure that it doesn't burn or scald. As you can see, it's getting thicker and thicker. We're starting to make our curd. I'm just going to let that keep thickening and getting warmer. And you want to be careful the bottom's not scalding. Just stir gently. Not too much. You want to let those curdles take effect. Those curds. So it's got nice and thick, nice and curdled. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the heat. I'm going to take it off the heat and let it sit for about 10 minutes. So here we go. We've got our curds. And I'm going to take these and put them in the cheesecloth. Be careful of splashing. Make sure you have enough cheesecloth and room in the colander. So I've got a little bit of curds left there. You want to get everything out. And then we're just going to let that strain through the cheesecloth. I have a lot of liquid left over. And you know, you can put it in the refrigerator while it's doing that. All that on the bottom is just the whey. So the top is the curds, the bottom is the whey. There's really not a whole lot you can do with that leftover whey. So we're just going to let that strain through and put that in the refrigerator in a bit. So I picked up the cheesecloth and I'm letting all that whey go through so I can speed up the process a little bit. And it's too hot to squeeze it, but eventually that'll come out. So I know that I don't really need the colander right this second, so I'm going to throw out some more whey and then just let this ricotta keep straining. Whoop! Keep straining out. And then you can just let the process happen naturally. Let it, you know, just wait and be patient. And you'll have your ball of ricotta. So I've removed my ricotta from the cheesecloth. It drained all the fluid out yesterday, and I actually have a little more in here between the layers that I'm going to try to get out. There we go. So I mean, get your fingers in there, get out as much as you can, and we've got this delicious piece of ricotta. I can't wait. I'm so excited.